Hello and welcome back. I'm still here. Not done much. Yeah, not quite as much progress as I've been wanting to. I've done a little bit of work, I'll show you in a minute, which I didn't video the other week. But yeah, still haven't got back into the routine of it. But the news is, if you might have already seen it some bit, but basically my dad's coming down this weekend. So that's good. He'll only be here for a short weekend, it's not as long as it was before. He's going to come down, collect the engine, the 16 valve engine, take that back, redo the synchro and stuff back at his place. We were thinking of doing it here, but easier for him just to take it back and then bring it back, or I'll go collect it in March, April time when we want to drop the engine back in. But when he comes down, I'm going to get him, set him on the roof holes, get the roof holes done. I'm thinking maybe we'll start working on the doors as well and see if we can get them finished or reskinned. But if we could get the interior painted into epoxy primer, that would be cool with him as well. So quite a lot of things that we want to do, but whether we get them done or not is another question. But yeah, if I can get him to do the work on the roof holes, he's already found a bit of a roof panel that I bought a roof to do the Mark 1. I'm not too sure. Oh, for the 68, because the door shuts and the door pillars were buggered on the 68 that my dad's working on. So I picked up a roof which had enough to repair it, but actually it was a later roof, and the actual door pillars are not quite the same as the Mark 1s, but he had enough to work with. Regardless of that, he had a little bit of the corner roof section still, so he's managed to repair that. He's going to bring that down with him, so hopefully that will do the driver's side, passenger side holes a little bit smaller, so hopefully we can get away with just patching it. So yeah, need to have a tidy up, get ready for my dad to come down, and yeah. So I've got a few parts arrived as well, so at least over time I've spent a little bit and picked up a few odds and sods. I think I've shown you guys a handbrake, I picked up the handbrake. So we've got a few other bits, and yeah, so we'll just do a quick run around in this video, and yeah, that'll be it. Okay, we cleared the inside out, nearly. We've got to run the hoover around it, which obviously I've told you Henry the Hoover's died. But we've gone around and we've done a sealant around the panels, and any sealant that we had left on the floor. I was just trying to clear off a bit of the surface rust using one of those sponge pads. And I want to try and go over a bit of cure rust just to kill any last bit before we do the epoxy primer. So I'm going to do that hopefully in the next day or so before my dad comes down. And yeah, so what I did was just put a bit of spray can epoxy primer in, then sealed it, and then we can go back over again with the epoxy primer at the spray gun. Yeah, so just cleaning up some of the dash rail as well. It's a bit of surface rust appeared on that, so that's why we really got to get this thing in some primer, stop it going any worse. And I've got to stop saying the word I've always said that. And we were doing a bit of filler on the door steps. I think I started showing you that a bit last time. And yeah, and the last bit I was playing about with was using, before anyone panicked, it's only a leftover section of a wing. Actually, that was left over from my first 16 valve mini conversion, where I bought 4 pattern wings and we chopped them down and made 2 longer wings out of them. So basically that's why it's left over. So I had a bit of a curve on there, and I think that might be able to be used, but we might be able to use it on the other side now, because as I said, my dad's found this section and he's repaired one, so hopefully it's just big enough to actually fit in there. We'll be finding out when he turns up. I bet you find it's not the right size. So yeah, when he comes down, concentrating on getting the roof finished and getting that solid, that'd be ideal. And yeah, lovely jubbly. Let's go show you some parts. As we're getting close to finishing the interior, be close to the next stage will be just getting the sound deadening on. So my friends at sound deadening / silent coat come through again for me, so thanks very much. We've got a little small pack of 2mm sound deadening sheets there. I think there's mostly 10 in there or something, so that's lovely. That'll do indoors, inside the doors. I might do them in the roof, because I found out with the Mark 1, when I put the thicker stuff on, not their fault at all, but when you put the thicker stuff on, a Mark 1 roof headlining, it's so tight. So you really don't have any room to put anything behind it. And on the previous cars, I've just done that sound deadening, the 2mm stuff everywhere, and it's worked perfectly well. But they brought out some new stuff for commercial vehicles, as they call it. And so basically it's similar, but it's actually got a bit of a foam backing to it, so it's a bit thicker. So it has the sound deadening quality, but you just don't see the silver part. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, you can see it's got like sort of 5mm. I don't know if you can see that, 5mm of sound sort of insulation. So basically, I think the idea is the bitumen type, the thick rubber bit that goes on the thing stops vibration, and then obviously this stops sound transference. So I'm going to be doing this, and I'm going to use this instead of any sort of sound deadening underneath the carpet. So I'm going to lay this on the floor and up in the wings and bulkheads and everything, and then we'll roll the and then the carpet will just go on top. I won't bother with another layer at all. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, it'd be interesting to try that. I haven't used that stuff before. I think I gave it away in the last competition, didn't I? Which obviously I gave it away, but I didn't actually use it. So yeah, you can see there. Yeah, you know. And as everyone's got these comments about sounding and do's and don'ts and stuff, but it's just what I do. These cars, my cars, ain't going to be stuck in the rain. Hardly ever going to drive them anyway. And yeah, so yeah, cheers sound deadening for that. We'll give that a go in the next week or so. What else have we got? Where have we got? Again, I think I posted a picture of this. Coat hangers, not my coat hangers. Second hand, pedal box, I needed one. So luckily kept an eye on Facebook for the last few months. Bang, it's just a pedal box, it'll do. Even comes with the pins as well, which is amazing. And it also comes with a throttle pedal, which I was missing as well. So that's good. So that's another piece of the puzzle. And for Patreons, I'll open it up in a minute. But some wheels have arrived. If you want to be a patron, or if you are a patron, you can go see what the wheels are. Came out with a little bit of a bargain, so I managed to grab them. Got no tyres, got no discs or anything like that yet to fit them, but they are 10-inch wheels. Patrons, you can find out if you go onto the Patreon page. So anyway, I think that's nearly it. That's it. All I'm going to say is my dad's coming down. What have I had for tea recently? Oh, I did cottage pie last night. I don't think I've ever had cottage pie, and I actually quite enjoyed it. So yeah, that was good. But anyway, my dad's coming down. Anyone got any questions for my dad, leave them in the comments. If there's enough questions, I'll do a little video, question and answer video for him. So, you know, he's got a bit of knowledge on different various subjects. So yeah, if anybody wants a question and answer video, leave questions. If you don't want a question and answer video, don't leave any questions. So yeah, we've got to get our heads back into this, but we're still not quite there yet. So, but hopefully my dad will come down and give us a bit of a boom, and we'll crack on, because London to Brighton and IMM are getting a bit closer, aren't they? But anyway, thanks for hanging in there. A few more videos definitely next week of my dad. So you all love my dad. He always gets more figures than I do. And yeah, bye.